Hey, welcome back to lolol. This is Juan.
This is Victor.
And this is the lolol podcast for We Lift. It's live, coming live from the new studio, aka Victor's room right now. And you can find us on Instagram, Juan_lolol_
and victor.leijalift_.
and then Gmail, Juanito.leijalift1 at Gmail.
And victor.leijalift.
And you can find us on Twitter, you can find us on Facebook, you can find us on what
Everything.
else? Everything. Just look it up. We won't respond, but we're there. All right, and then congratulations, starting off with the women's soccer team. They just won right now while we're recording. They just won.
Oh, they just won? Alright.
They just won. Yeah.
Where does that put them then now?
They just won.
Like the actual whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay,
Do you not watch?
I mean, I was keeping up with it last week.
Thought we were gonna start with like a bang here. You're like, they won.
I still know they won the whole thing, but that's
they won the whole thing.
Okay.
And then Peru and Brazil play later, and then the U.S. and Mexico play tonight at 8. Shit, who you got? U.S. or Mexico?
That's a tough one.
That's not a tough one. Where do you live?
USA.
USA.
But you're looking at it from like
Easy.
You're looking at it from the cowboy mindset of like, this is my team and not who has a better team.
Who's my team? Shit. This is why we're fans.
But
you're allowed to be a fan.
You're a fan, but you also gotta take
just like
into
the Spurs.
consideration.
Just like the Spurs are gonna win the championship next year.
See, I think we have a chance.
You're allowed. You're allowed to be a fan.
But
that's the whole point of being a damn fan.
I think we have a chance with the new acquisitions. Without them, I would have said like, you're crazy. I'm sorry. I love our team, but you're crazy.
Well, I'm not crazy with the team they got right now.
That's what I'm saying with this team, with the new acquisitions. Without them, I would have said, no, you're crazy.
I mean, with the team last year, people were like, oh, they're not going to make the playoffs. They almost beat the number 1 seed.
Yeah, but...
It took them to 7, and that's with people not showing up.
Yeah, but...
I think people are we're going to get players that actually show up right now.
Yeah,
that can actually close games.
Yeah, but it's Coach Pop at the end of the day. I said that before. As long as you got that guy, you pretty much set.
Now you got that guy plus better options, more versatile team.
Yeah, I do like the pickups, and I do think we have a better team. And I'm waiting to see. DeJounte obviously. I'm waiting to see how he plays. And I wanted to see how Lonnie Walker comes back.
And they don't even have to take the toll because, Forbes and White are, like, solid. So
yeah,
it's like they have to come in and do everything anyways.
That's the part that's going to be interesting to watch because they're all pretty small considering that they're going to be wing players.
DeJounte's 6'5".
Yeah, but he's a point guard.
Yeah.
And everybody else is shorter than he is and they're shooting guards.
Yeah. So
that...
Patty Mills has been, both positions at 6 foot at the shortest fucking...
Yeah, but you run him at the point guard, which means that usually the person guarding him is not 8 inches taller.
Yeah.
Like the only person that really gets that level is like Sean Livingston, and that's really the only other person that's going to challenge him at that far as height goes. But he might be playing the position, but you run him through the point guard, so you're not really running him through that position. It's like I'm gonna sub Patty Mills.
Bellinelli 6'5".
He was like 6'6", but
6'6".
But he's the only person. But then you got Bryn Forbes, Derek White.
Yeah, 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah, and they're all like a little bit on the smaller side, so that's going to be interesting to see.
Forbes was taller.
I think he's like 6'3" or something like that. Maybe.
Let's use Almighty Google. We need to go to our sources. Our sources: Derek White. How tall is Derek White?
I think he's 6'3". I think Derek White is 6'3".
6'4".
Oh, 6'4".
See.
Yeah, but that's still that's not a shooting guard though. Like there's very few shooting guards who are even 6'4" to begin with, aside from Bradley Beal and Marcus Smart.
6'3" for Forbes.
Yeah. So they're not obviously not a terrible height, but then when you put them like a Klay Thompson who can shoot and defend, he's out. But I'm just saying.
Play for a while.
Yeah, but I'm just saying there was somebody on that height, where you can shoot and defend, or if you're running him something like that, or even if the Celtics decide to run Gordon Hayward or Jason Tatum, they're both 6'8", and you're running somebody who can score, and you can't defend that person.
Lonnie Walker.
Well, we'll see how he comes back. he had to.
He's looking like Forbes and White looked last year at the what's it called?
The Summer League.
Yeah, even Keldon Johnson's looking really good as a rookie.
Yeah, I saw some of his plays, and I saw that half court shot he made at the buzzer. That was nice. He's even looking good. And I think he's a little bit bigger,
and
he's
6'6".
Yeah. So see that would be a really good starting.
And that's considering he's looking pretty good. When Forbes and White were in their second year in the summer league, he's looking like that now.
Yeah.
I think.
I would really like to, actually that. Actually, no. You know what? I'd run Bellinelli at the starting shooting guard, and then we can run him on the backup.
Bellinelli as a starting shooting guard.
Yeah, I mean he knows how the offense runs. He's been there.
And then Lonnie 6'5".
Lonnie, see, so that would, but then that still begs the question like how the rotation is going to be. It's going to be tough.
Well, I think it's going to be tough, but I think it's still going to be good because you're going to have a fuckload of options.
Yeah, we have a lot of options,
especially when the league has been getting smaller, anyways.
Yeah, but for this year to work, and when the contracts are up, it begs the question like, what are they going to do? Where are they going? Do you want more minutes? Well, I mean, do you want to be that more than just like the third role?
Yeah, I mean it's.
So I mean that'll be one of those next year things, but that's where that issue.
Because even DeJounte Murray's coming up. Everyone's coming up next year.
I think DeJounte will stay, but
with the exception of now, Rudy Gay's gonna be locked in.
Damari Carroll.
I think Carroll Morris
for 4 years. What did Morris get 2?
I think. Well, they haven't officially, but I think it's a 2-year 20. Who else? Patty Mills is up next year.
DeMar's option.
I think.
I think everybody else.
There's like a bunch of options.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of options and a bunch of contracts are up.
Actually, I take it back. No, actually, yeah, DeMar DeRozan. I completely forgot DeMar DeRozan was still on the team.
He's option. Yeah, exactly.
But I forgot we still had him this year.
Oh.
I was like, man, who's running our shooting guard right now with DeMar DeRozan? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't really shoot threes, but we'll take his inside game.
But he can put someone like Carroll at the 3.
Yeah.
And he can shoot threes.
I actually do like that one. DeMar DeRozan 2 and.
Well, now it's going to be tougher for the defenses.
Yeah, I think. You got height. You got now we have height.
Because now you can play like DeJounte Murray. DeJounte Murray is the DeMar DeRozan.
Damari Carroll. Aldridge,
and Portal. Or even Morris there.
Yeah.
Whoever is looking, because even night to night, the starting lineup changes every fucking night.
Yeah, it depends on who they play.
Because they tinker around. The first half is going to be tinkering around with the lineups.
Yeah.
After December.
Yeah, I don't know how Pops can do that, but
after December, then that's when your lineups will start getting more solidified with the Spurs, anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know how other teams work, but the Spurs always tinker and fuck with the lineups.
Yeah.
And then they lose by 20, and they're like, okay, this lineup didn't fucking work.
That didn't work. But see, then I completely forgot about DeRozan, so now we got to take into consideration that DeRozan takes that starting spot. Now you got Bellinelli, Forbes, White.
Yeah, and then you got a fucking second team that shoots threes.
Yeah, but the height, it doesn't fill a position, is what I'm saying. Like, you got, like, I mean, it's not all about height, but it makes a difference.
How many guys are that fucking good at their height?
I mean, on the average team, like, the height makes a difference. You know, like, on the average team, the height, they have those positions filled.
Yeah, but what these guys have is they're quicker. I mean, Patty Mills, if you talk about height, he's 6 foot. How the fuck are you making those fucking shots?
Well, yeah, but he doesn't exactly, give us 20 every night.
Right, but these other guys are a lot taller than even Patty Mills, and he's still making damn shots.
Well, yeah, but then you get maybe the first 3 positions filled, and you still got like 2 guys left out completely.
Like?
Huh?
Like?
Well, if you got Patty Mills, Forbes, White, what Dante's starting, Lonnie Walker, and Keldon Johnson. What is that? 5 people, 6 people? You can fill the first 3 spots unless you're gonna run Patty Mills at the power forward or center.
Why not?
That's not gonna work.
Fuck it! I want to see him jump for that damn ball, baby.
No.
Get that ball.
Get tore up.
Run for that bitch. Jump for it.
I want to see Patty Mills against Anthony Davis in the post, and then we can talk about height not mattering.
Well, that's why.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's gonna be like 2 people left out.
But there's only gonna be like maybe 1 team, which is the Lakers, that they're gonna give them that problem, or 2 with the Sixers. They're gonna give them that problem. What are the teams out there gonna give them that problem?
Celtics,
yeah, true. I think even Portland now, maybe not, because they only have 1 big guy now. Because they got rid of Cantor, and now they have
Nurkic, but I mean he's hurt. I don't know how he's coming back.
Yeah, so there's maybe 3 teams in the league that might give him issues.
I mean, I'm sure there's more, but like
even that
like OKC with Roberson at the shooting guard is 6'7".
Yeah, but they always have the Oklahoma Thunder's number anyways.
Yeah, they do. I don't know why.
I don't know how. Like, it doesn't matter how good they are. They always end up like taking.
But now with Clippers too.
Yeah, but
we're screwed there on it. Well, actually, that's pretty.
They have
the height's pretty even, actually.
They have good defense too.
Yeah, but I mean, as height wise,
but I mean, with that team, you can spread them out.
Yeah,
and we still have the height advantage down low right now. I think.
So how do you feel about losing?
You know what? The other team would be Dallas too.
That's the one I was about to say, because, I mean, down low, we're screwed there. Like, there's nothing you can put there that's going to match up to 2-7-3.
And then whenever KD comes back for the Knicks, I think that'll be tough.
But I think
not
that'll be the Knicks.
My bad, did I say the Knicks? That's the Nets. My bad.
Well, even the Knicks with Kevin Knox on the wing. Kevin Knox, he's a second year, but he's a beast. He's 6'9" small
The Knicks, you mean
forward.
the team that fucking passed up everyone?
Yeah, they're stupid. But I don't know why you weren't willing to give KD a max. Are you kidding me? I don't care who you are. If you can get KD, you get KD. That is a dumb move.
I mean, it's not like you're gonna be better this year, anyways.
Yeah.
Why not just wait for him to heal?
Yeah.
You're probably gonna have a worse record right now without signing KD.
But even the Nets, I mean, they're not gonna have this year. So I mean, they made a pretty good run though. I will say that they impressed me.
Yeah, exactly, and that's without the pieces they have right now.
They lost Jared Dudley though. They lost everything.
They lost Dudley. Yeah, that's it.
They lost it all.
The Lakers got it.
They lost it all. But then again, I mean, they also lost D'Angelo. But I mean, you got Kyrie, so it's kind of like an even trade-off.
Trade-off, yeah.
Because Kyrie's smaller, but
I'm not. Yeah, and I'm not scared of the Warriors right now either.
No,
but especially now with Thompson, and then if Curry has to take over, he has glass ankles.
Yeah.
So if he has to play too much, he's gonna get hurt too.
And if we have to run I mean, they made some, I think, decent pickups so far. But
and you talk about small guys, we have plenty of guys who try to guard them anyways.
I mean, they've made some decent pickups, though, in my opinion. Like, what do they call Stein from the Kings? You know, he's not great, but he will be a rebounder, and he'll be like that young guy that kind of moves around a lot and dunks on people, and like he can do that. So I mean,
like what they needed Bogut to do last year.
Yeah, basically.
They brought him off the couch.
Oh my God, Bogut! That was probably the worst last minute pickup I've ever seen, because this guy already was like.
I think even the Spurs made a better pickup by getting the dude from China.
Yeah, I don't
I think he should probably come back too. I kind of liked him.
He wasn't terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that one.
We're going. What's his name again? Damn it, I forgot.
I know we looked at it yesterday, and I completely forgot about it already. Monteunus?
Yeah, something like that.
Monteunus is not something with it was something with a D. Monteunus or something Monteunus is all I know.
Yeah.
And he was actually, I mean, he's a 7-footer, so he would give us that height, but
he looked more like a lanky 7-footer.
Yeah, like a JaVale.
Something like that.
He's just lanky and huge. But how do you feel about losing Bertrand and getting Morris for him, basically?
I mean, at that position, I think Bertans was not like for his height and like what they needed him to do. I don't think he was like the right guy for that position.
Not for our fit. I mean, I liked him. I would love to have kept him. Obviously, he came in and his shot was lights out.
It feels maybe like a 6'8" dude that shot like that, maybe.
But see, the thing is, we could have still ran him at a 2 or 3 guard, because who the hell can guard this 6'10" or 6'11" shooter?
Who else were you gonna give up? Because I don't know how that happened. Did they just get rid of him?
I think they just traded him for space, and then the Wizards hadn't re-signed.
But what did the Spurs get from the Wizards?
I think it was just a clear cap space. I honestly didn't see what the trade, or if there was a trade.
They said trade, but I didn't see anything that the Spurs got from it.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to go back and look at it. But I mean, they just hadn't re-signed Morris, I think. So.
Yeah.
Or was it? I always forget who was who. One was the Celtics, the other one was with the Wizards. I always forget.
Morris was with the Celtics.
Okay.
How the fuck do you not know?
The twins.
Oh.
There's Marcus and Markieff Morris.
No, Marcus.
I always forget which one was which. Yeah. There's twins. I don't know if you knew that, but they have twins. Marcus and Markieff. So I was like.
No, Marcus with the Celtics. Yeah, okay. God damn it! I thought you were the basketball dude here, and I'm fucking correcting your ass.
I mean, they're twins.
And you didn't even know that Carroll was with the fucking Spurs.
No, actually, I didn't even know that one. Yeah.
I should be Spurs Central right now.
That one I did not know.
Shit.
But I've got.
And even Carroll's good with the 3. I mean, I'm thinking they're gonna try to work him this summer to get him his shot down better.
I would work on DeMarcus. I mean, down DeMars.
Well,
his 3 sucks. His free throw sucks.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, but Carroll is a decent 3-point shooter. I can see him running the 3. Actually, at the 3, I think he'd be our best bet, because he's a decent defender. He can shoot a 3. That's kind of what we need there. Yeah. I mean, that's what we needed there. So.
And he's I guess a more consistent, proven consistent than Bertans, I guess.
Yeah.
Proven consistency. He's like not as tall, but he's almost as
Because
tall.
Will Bertan's 6'10"?
Yeah, so
So
I
he's
think
got
he's
2
like
inches on
6'9", 6'8".
He's 6'8", yeah, so... I mean, he's got 2 inches on him, but, I mean, for
He can actually play some defense.
Yeah, well...
Bertans,
That was killing us, because then you can blow by Bertans,
Yeah.
and then you can blow by DeMar.
But then the
and
Spurs are also known more for their defense, too, so...
Yeah, which is...
Now they're actually better on defense.
Yeah, we were defensively handicapped last year.
Which that's what the Spurs are known for the defense. I mean, Danny Green, Kawhi Leonard, fucking send those guys off to the Raptors, and that was their defense.
Yeah, that was it. Now we got people coming back. I think the changer for us is when we went to see the Lakers and Pirtle went off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
After that, he kind of just picked up his own
Yeah,
pace, and
he
he was
just
like,
fucking took over.
yeah,
the
that
second
was
half.
his game where he was like, this is my league now, and he just took over.
Just fucking get out of his
Yeah,
damn way.
but I mean, if that's what it is, he's like 21 or 22.
Yeah,
So if we can keep him,
I hope
man.
I see him get more consistency of that though, because he wasn't as consistent. I just hope to see more consistency from him.
I see him the same way I saw Boban. It looked like he could play the game, but he was like almost too timid to play the game properly.
Boban's gotten better, but
I mean, see, when we had him, he was kind of like, I was man, like when he was with the Clippers, he was dunking on people like shaking rims, and like, that's when he took like his turning point.
Even when the Spurs played him, they found his weaknesses. Like when he had to guard Aldridge was getting his shot off because he doesn't have to get that close to the rim. And that's what Boban does. He's going to protect the rim, but you can just shoot over him.
Yeah, but he's guarding a power forward. At centers, you're pretty much, I mean, unless your center's like a really good shooter or something, you're probably going to be in the post. And so if you use them there and you utilize them wisely, I mean, I don't know if they'll be getting them back after John Wick kind of killed him in the movie, but...
Who did?
I don't know if you've seen it.
No,
he comes out in John Wick 3.
I don't watch any any movies in general.
Yeah, John.
Boban comes out in there.
Yeah, Boban comes out in there as like an assassin that's trying to kill John Wick, and John Wick kills him in like 5 minutes or less.
I could see him being a very good villain on like a bunch of movies.
Maybe a
new 007 movie with him as a villain.
It's funny because if you pay attention, you can kind of like see them have to angle the camera so you can get like Keanu Reeves and this 7'3" monster in the same shot. And it's funny because he's trying to kill him, and his acting is not terrible, but it's not great. I don't know why you give him the role. Maybe because he was tall and looked intimidating.
I would give him the role,
but
I would have probably put him in a role with like The Rock and Bautista. I don't know, make a movie with those three.
Yeah, I mean,
that'd be fucking badass. You see The Rock all badass, but then you see Boban, see what an actual big man looks like.
You see like two mass monsters in Batista and The Rock, and you see this lanky ass 7'3",
a real monster.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was funny though, but John Wick killed him in like 5 minutes, so I don't know if he'll be coming back next season. We'll see how.
Fuck, if they made a video game out of that, he'd suck.
We'll see how he comes back from his John Wick injuries.
Fuck.
Yeah, because what is that? I think Porzingis is coming back season 2, or is it halfway through the season?
Who?
Porzingis.
I have no idea.
Pingus.
I'm thinking beginning of the season. When did he tear the ACL?
That's what I don't know. That's what I remember. But that'll be a good one too.
Yeah, because if he comes back strong or like confident in his after his injury, then that'd be good for them. But he also has to escape the Russian mafia.
Yeah, if you can
see if you can make a movie out of that.
And Boban's an assassin, so you can help him out.
Fucking hire Boban and fucking kill those motherfuckers. Shit.
You can John Wick take care of that.
Shit. Yeah, I think that like Dallas, the Lakers, the Celtics, the Sixers are like the 4 teams that might give them the Spurs trouble down low.
Yeah, I think the Sixers are the ones because they're both like seasoned and they know what they're doing.
Again, they've all played together already.
But, yeah, and
because they played together. So the Lakers, I don't know
Yeah.
how to feel about their bench right now.
Yeah, their bench it's not terrible.
No, but I don't know how to feel about
But it's like an average bench.
Who has a better bench, the Lakers or the Clippers?
At this point?
Yeah.
I think the Lakers.
Lakers?
At this point.
Shit.
But I mean, I don't know if the Clippers are really like finished with their roles.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers are.
Do you think so?
Well, from the looks of it, I know that they already had like enough to fill both starters and bench, so I don't.
Is there any other move the Spurs should maybe make right now?
I think we're set. If anything,
Like if they had to trade away some of their small guys.
Maybe for a backup center.
Mm.
For a center, because Marcus Morris can run the 3 or 4 for us, but I wouldn't see him at the center.
Who's gonna play
position.
the 5? Just Jaka Portal.
That's the only one I see, unless we got that other guy. What's the other guy's name?
The one you never figured out.
Yeah, the guy I never figured out. It's not Me Too. I always say Me Too, but it's not Me Too.
Well, Me Too could. I mean, he's 6'10".
Yeah, we'll see.
But he's like very lanky.
I mean, as long as
the reason when they picked him up, like he was known for his defense in college, I think at USC.
Yeah. So see, that's why I would like to see him kind of jump into rotation more, and that's really it.
But when I saw him playing, I didn't see much of that.
It might just be a confidence thing. It's one of those things that you just like it's a new setting.
Or Luka.
There you go, that guy.
Luka's, yeah.
So those two guys can jump into the role, but other than that, I think we're pretty solid because I think we have at least a backup for every position. If anything, maybe another person that can maybe run the small forward, just in case we got to run Morris at the 4 and you slide somebody
to the
3. Yeah, but he's a starter. But I mean, like fill in behind.
Well, you don't even know who's gonna start.
Yeah, but I would. That's what I mean. I'm just saying that's where I would put him. If he doesn't, then that's cool. But
what's the not roster, but what is it? Depth chart. The depth chart.
Yeah.
Depth chart.
Damn.
Depth charge. Depth chart. I don't even know if they would have like the updates on this shit. Nah, they wouldn't have them.
Yeah, I don't see them.
I mean, I can see some other places having it, but not this one.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be one of those things like when free agency is over, and then that's when they'll kind of like solidify itself.
Yeah.
So what else you got for us? I know you were talking about the fights. You saw fights yesterday.
Yeah. That was pretty good right there. I like the fights.
I know you said you still thought John Jones should have lost that one.
I mean, it was close. I still think Thiago won, but I could see where John Jones took the belt just because it wasn't like a blowout win. So usually when those it tends to be that close, the champion keeps their belt. So I can see that, but I think they should run that shit back at some point. Whenever everyone's healthy, I think they should run that back.
So it's kind of like those when you challenge a play in football, and if you don't have definitive proof, it stays as is.
Yeah.
So there wasn't enough proof for them to be like, yeah, we tore you up.
They should run that back.
What the other ones about Nunes and the?
I like them. I don't know about you, but I like the W's like that.
I mean, it was fun to watch, but I know you mentioned that you were thinking about going to watch.
Yeah, in March I was like, man, I want to go to these. I just didn't go, but then it would have been badass to go see those fights. I would have been more than satisfied watching those fights for sure.
Even with a 5-second flying knee and a first round TKO.
Hell yeah! What the fuck are we talking about? Even with that, that would have been made my fucking night. Shit.
I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. I guess I was like, man, that's it. That's all I got for my money.
Hell no.
It would have been a badass knockout, but that's about it.
That would have been a badass fucking knockout.
But like, I came all the way. Where was it? MGM? I'm assuming.
I can't remember.
I don't really know where. I don't know where that was, but usually it's like an MGM, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that.
I don't even know where they had it.
It was here in the State Farm Arena in the Valley.
Shit, you didn't even know, but it was here. Well, I guess they also have going back to the Spurs, Eubanks. They also have Eubanks. I mean, he was on the bench last year. He didn't play much, but he could run center, I guess, at 6'10".
Okay, so we got a few guys. Yeah, the only thing I feel like we'd be missing there is maybe a third option to possibly run to the 3 guard.
Well, a consistent big man backup.
Yeah.
I don't know how consistent those guys are, but a consistent big man.
Well, if they're all young, you might as well start them now. You got Lonnie Walker, Dejounte Murray, Jaco Pertl. You got all these young guys that are kind of developing. So
Me Too hasn't even played in the summer league. Some kind of foot injury that he had or something.
Oh God.
Well, they have Luka too, so there's guys that can run it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you can develop them, you might as well, get on the struggle bus this year.
And they're playing later today, so we'll see who plays. Because they lost the first summer league game because there was a fucking earthquake.
Yeah, I remember
So
that one,
they're
but
like,
I think they
fuck.
just suspended it. They
Yeah,
don't
I
think
mean, they counted it as a loss because
Oh,
they
yeah?
were down. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they counted it as a loss.
They kind of just said it ends as is.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, it sucks, but you know.
Fuck, I'd take that over a fucking scoreboard falling off all the players.
Well, yeah, no, but I mean,
Shit.
that sucks that they say, you know what, sorry, we're just gonna say that you lost because you were losing at that point in time.
Yeah, fuck it.
That sucks.
Whatever. I'm not tripping about
Yeah,
that.
it's a summer league game, so it is what it is. But you know, it sucks as a player. You know, you're trying to be out there to win a game, and then you're just like, sorry, man, earthquake. I know we don't want you to die, but you were losing, so like.
Well, they get to make it up tonight, so.
Who do they play tonight?
Hornets.
Hornets.
Yeah. Nope, they're playing the Hornets. Well, not even tonight.
I got no hope for them anymore.
Like in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Let's
Hornets are done. The best player on the Hornets is a retired owner, so.
Retired owner.
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Well, it could be the best player on a lot of teams.
He is. Well, I mean, yeah, but he's their best player currently at 60 years old or something like that. So. Yeah, I mean, if you're still the best player at 60 years old, and you know none of your 20, 19-year-old guys can really outball you. I mean, I'm sorry. That shows how good you are, but that shows how terrible.
Well, yeah, but speaking of old guys, you're over here having old guy injuries yourself.
I know, but
shit. What did you have? We thought it was more like a thoracic outlet issue at first, but then
carpal tunnel.
We did a few tests, and it turns out it's probably carpal tunnel.
I used that wrist splint, and man, that thing worked amazing.
Well, let's cover that a little bit. So you've had that pain for how long?
It's only been a couple days.
A couple days
yeah,
that you've had it, that it started. But
when you got here,
what was it keeping you from doing? Like, you weren't able to sleep?
Yeah, it woke me up. Like, well, I would feel like tingling in my hand, and it was painful enough for it to wake me up. Yeah. And then I couldn't just like move my arm. I had to get up and let my arm kind of like wake back up. You know how like they quote unquote say like it falls asleep.
Yeah.
That's how it felt. So I had to get up to let it, you know, kind of like I guess go away. Yeah. But then if I try to go right back to sleep, it would still kick right back in because I guess it was so like fresh that it was easy for it to like reload, if you will. And that's kind of like so every day at like 6:30 to 7:30, that was it for me. Like, it doesn't matter what time I went to sleep at. Usually around that time was when my arm was like, it's time.
So for like about 5 days, 4 days or so.
Yeah, for a good 4 days.
So then I had to come to the rescue and tell you what to do, and it helped.
Yeah, it helped. I mean, like I said, it only hurt a little bit, but that's because the wrist splint kind of like came on like it.
Yeah. So what'd you do? You bought a brace for the hands?
I bought one of those wrist splints at HEB, and I went
at your local HEB. Shout out to HEB for having those wrist splints.
Yeah, they had a couple options. This one was like $5 more expensive, but it actually said wrist splints. So I was like, you know what? I don't know if these are wrist splints or just like wrist braces, or if it's like similar.
Yeah, so you need to be careful because you want to make sure there's no movement in the wrist.
Yeah. What did help obviously was that it had like a little pad underneath, so it keeps my wrist kind of like
in
firm.
neutral.
So that's probably what helped. And
well, that's what's gonna help is making sure your wrist doesn't move into. It stays within a neutral position. Yeah.
So I mean, I had planned to go probably in an hour or so to go work out. Do you think it's safe to like go do some chest or? Because regardless, this is not something that's gonna go away overnight.
I would test it out. Have you tried doing any of that? Oh, you said you did.
I mean,
right?
I've been able to do other workouts, but I've never done like a push workout yet.
Now?
Yeah.
I mean, test it. I mean, the best way to gauge it.
Since that day, the first day I wasn't able to work out. I said I'm gonna skip it. I'm just gonna let it like maybe it's just it hurts. I'm gonna skip it. Then the next day I did legs, and then I did back. So I haven't been able to do a push.
Yeah, I mean, I would test it even throughout the day. If you're not gonna do much for like 30 minutes, just put the splint on. Or even if it's 30 minutes, I mean that's 30 minutes.
That's what I was gonna do. Like we had planned to go eat out later, but
I
don't know if I want to walk out with it. And
nah, just wear it in here.
I mean, I don't think it'll do me any harm to eat with one hand, but
yeah. Well, unless you have to be fed. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to be fed either.
I'm sorry, I'm going.
I can get used to that.
I don't think that person I'm going with is gonna be feeding me anytime.
So yeah. So. Right now, it's still early stages. You don't want to aggravate it. Other factors or things that are that contribute to it is work-related tasks. Yeah. So I already told you to change the way you do it. Do things that
my position, basically.
Yeah, because that's probably what initiated your issue, anyways, to begin with. The repetitive movement of how you were moving, or doing your job. So changing that is gonna do wonders for you, or make a big change. Wear that thing at night. Keep that wrist in neutral. And it's really just giving it time.
And see, I know we've been over this, but I've said it before, and I would say it again. Like the thing that I've been learning a lot lately, and the thing that I would say is most important in just the workout in general, is to learn how to do the exercise properly.
Yeah.
So to properly activate, the right muscles, and to properly have your form down and so forth. Mm-hmm. And I think that was one of the issues with me, and if I look back at it, I would say that maybe that caused it or helped cause it a little bit, because my wrist would like to do bench or to do dumbbells were always a little like supinated outward, and so whenever I've tried in like the past like year or so to kind of like pronate them in and kind of keep them like as straight as you can, that's been causing a lot of imbalance. So I don't know if maybe doing this and the bar being more here as opposed to like the last 4 years where I was on this side like just hanging out, maybe that's where that messed up, and now having it. It just,
and really it's
for 4 years having it in an improper location. Maybe that just helped.
That could also be like from the scapular positioning, making sure everything's tight from there too.
Well, see, this side's always a little bit more up, so having this to do.
And you've already had shoulder issues before, so.
And it was just because my left side, I don't know why, but I'm right-handed, and my left side is just stronger. So whenever my right side wasn't like fully pushing the bar up, or the left side would compensate. So this kind of like doing all the work, this side just takes like that load.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of where I've had that issue, and I think that just, I wouldn't say that caused it, but I wouldn't say that helped it either.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go test it out and see how that goes, and yeah, I don't think it's an injury that I should have.
Yeah, well, this one I think more from what you were doing at work, but anything else?
No, I think we got it all. I think what is this going up tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow?
What? Yeah, probably tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to put this up tonight. I'm pretty good about it. Today we just recorded a couple of days later. We usually record on Friday. They record on Sunday. Bless them.
All right. I think it's all, we got it all covered.
That's todo. All right. Find us again. Leijalift Juan Leijalift _, on the Instagram.
And victor.leijalift _
Juanito.leijalift1 at Gmail.
And victor.leijalift at Gmail.
You can also find us Facebook, Twitter, and probably other places. And I'll probably post those links below the on the on the description part stuff. Es todo por hoy. We'll probably get back to y'all next week for sure. Es todo. Dale.